Hey, being at work listeners. Greetings from Malaga, Spain, where I had such an incredible experience yesterday. I couldn't wait. It was one of those experiences right in the middle of it. I was like, oh, this is going to be a good daily dose of leadership. This is how I live my life. I walk around looking for opportunities to share leadership lessons. That's pretty cool, actually. So I did an excursion on my own yesterday. I have a solo week in Malaga and Sevilla. And doing some research on Malaga, there was a day trip that kept coming up over and over, reviews on various travel sites saying, if you're in Malaga and you have some time, you have to do the hike at El Caminito del Rey, which literally means the King's Little Path. So it's a walkway pinned along the steep walls of a gorge in an area near Malaga. It was about a 45-minute bus ride, so pretty close. So I read the reviews. The sites online were absolutely beautiful of this gorge. But what they didn't show were a lot of pictures of that narrow pathway that we were going to be walking along. And I guess I didn't realize just how high it would be. Oh my goodness, it was terrifying. I mean, I've done a lot of hard things and love a good physical challenge, but it was really scary. And here's what's interesting as I have reflected on this. So let me bring it to life a little bit so that then when I share like what was scary about it, it makes some more sense. So when I say like walkway pinned along the steep walls, so imagine, hundreds of feet up into the air. Imagine like a direct steep rock and imagine like a little, maybe, let's see, maybe like 5 feet narrow walkway that are like wooden slats with spaces between them so that you can see what's below you. Yeah, that's what we were walking on. Okay. And so I was doing okay. There were like there was a rope along the wall that you could hold on to. So I was holding on to that. I just like keep looking up, keep looking up, keep looking up. And I was doing okay until we got to the suspension bridge. Yep, suspension bridge that was bouncing the entire time I was walking across it. So I struggle. And like there was one time, I had to tell myself, Andrea, breathe, breathe. So yeah, that's what was going on inside my body, inside my head. But as I reflect on this experience and what it was about it that was so terrifying, is that I didn't have anybody to share the fear with. I was literally texting my partner, like, I wish you were here. I really, really wish you were here. I was texting my best friends as a way to connect and sharing photos. I didn't have anyone to share the fear with. So what happened is the fear stayed inside of me. I was with a group of people, maybe like 30, and me being me, I have had chatted up with some folks and, made some connections, but they were in their groups, right? So they were all confiding in and supporting each other. This was not the time to bring in the solo new person. So I went through this terrifying experience by myself. And what it has reminded me of is all of the times when we have fears and challenges, whatever, those tensions, natural day to day tensions, and we don't share them, they stay inside our bodies and we can ruminate, we can make them way worse. They can manifest in all kinds of crazy things. So here's to feeling the fear and sharing it with your people, getting it out into the light of day where it can move and shift and become okay. Because when it lives within us, we're not serving anyone, especially not ourselves. Okay, good awareness and insight with which to take care of yourself and ultimately each other.